Good morning, students. I myself Divakar Pandey from Kuntinagar Modern English School, Navada, and welcome to you in your e-learning class. Today, I am going to provide you my fourth video lecture of lesson 5 in geography, and the topic is major domains of the Earth. In my previous video, as I have discussed you under lithosphere about oceans, and I have also discussed you that about five types of oceans, in which I have already discussed you about Pacific Ocean. Now we are going to discuss about the next oceans that are very important to know. And second ocean is the Atlantic Ocean. It is the second largest ocean in the world. So which is the largest second ocean in the world? Atlantic Ocean. And do you know what is the shape of the Atlantic Ocean? Like as S. When you write the alphabetical letter S, you will find the shape of the Atlantic Ocean is like S. It is flanked by the North and South Americas on the western side. And when we talk about Europe, so Europe and Africa on the eastern side. It means Europe and Africa is located on the eastern side of the Atlantic Ocean. The coastline of Atlantic Ocean is highly indented. It means this irregular and indented coastline provides ideal location for natural harbors and ports. So which ocean provides harbors, natural harbors and ports? Atlantic Ocean. From the point of view of commerce, these ports and harbors, natural harbors are very important. So it is also known as the name of the busiest ocean. So which ocean is called the busiest ocean? The Atlantic Ocean is called the busiest ocean. This ocean is way most busy. Now we come to know about the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean is the only ocean that is named after a country. So which ocean is named after the country? The Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is the only ocean which is named after a country. And do you know of which country? Yes, that is India. By the name of India, this ocean has been named. When we talk about the shape of Indian Ocean, the shape of this ocean is almost triangular. So which ocean's shape is triangular? The Indian Ocean shape is triangular. Now we come to its direction. When we study, we find in the north it is bound by Asia. It means the Indian Ocean is bound by Asia in the north direction, and in the west it is bound by Africa. It means Africa is located in the west side of the Indian Ocean, and in the east by Australia. It means Australia is located in the east of the Indian Ocean. Now we come to know about the Southern Ocean. The Southern Ocean encircles the continent of Antarctica and extends northward to 60 degrees south latitude. So which ocean encircles the continent of Antarctica and extends northward to 60 degrees? You can say the Southern Ocean. Now we come to know about the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean, it is located within the Arctic Circle and surrounds the North Pole. So which ocean is located within the Arctic Circle? The Arctic Ocean is located within the Arctic Circle and it surrounds the North Pole. Do you know? It is connected with the Pacific Ocean by a narrow stretch of shallow water. And this narrow stretch of shallow water through which this Arctic Ocean is connected with the Pacific Ocean is known as Bering Strait. Bering Strait. So what is Bering Strait? Bering Strait is a narrow stretch of shallow water through which the Arctic Ocean is linked. It means it is connected with the Pacific Ocean. Now we come to know through which coast it is bound. The Arctic Ocean is bound by northern coast of North America and Eurasia. So these were the location of and acknowledgement of oceans. These were Atlantic Oceans, Indian Oceans, the Southern Oceans and the Arctic Ocean. Now we are going to discuss about our atmosphere. So I have already discussed you about lithosphere and hydrosphere. Now we are going to discuss about atmosphere. What is atmosphere? The earth is surrounded by a layer of gas, and this gaseous layer through which our earth is surrounded is called the atmosphere. It means atmosphere is a gaseous layer through which our earth is surrounded. This thin blanket of air is an integral and important aspects of the planet. And do you know, atmosphere provides us with the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun rays. So atmosphere is very essential for the protection of human beings and creature on the earth. The atmosphere. Now we come to know about the extension of atmosphere. The atmosphere extends up to a height of about 1600 kilometers. How many kilometers? About 1600 kilometers. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. How? On the west on composition. It means when we study about the composition of atmosphere, we can say the atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. Temperature and other properties. It means on the basis of composition, temperature and other properties, atmosphere can be divided into 5 layers. These 5 layers are starting from Earth's surface are called the troposphere. It means troposphere is the first layer of the atmosphere. After it we come to the second layer, and this second layer is called a stratosphere. Third layer is called mesosphere, and the fourth layer is called thermosphere, and the fifth layer, which is the uppermost layer of the atmosphere, is known as exosphere. So like this we can say troposphere, a stratosphere, mesosphere and the thermosphere and exosphere are the 5 layers of our atmosphere. Now we come to know about the atmosphere composition. The atmosphere is composed mainly of nitrogen and oxygen, and it makes up about 99% of clean dry air. Nitrogen is found approx 78%, and the percentage of oxygen is 21, and other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, and others comprise 1% by volume. Now we come to know about oxygen. Oxygen is the breath of life, while nitrogen helps in the growth of living organisms. So like this, oxygen is helpful for our breathing system, but nitrogen helps in the growth of living organism. Now we come to know about carbon dioxide. Which type of gas is this? So carbon dioxide, though present in minute amount, is important as it observes heat radiated by the earth. Whatever our earth emits heat and radiation, this carbon dioxide absorbs it, thereby keeping the planet warm. It means we can say therefore it keeps our planet warm. So it is also essential for the growth of plants. Now we come to know about the density. The density of the atmosphere varies with height. It means as we go up in the high position, the density of the atmosphere, we can say, is found in the variety of. It is maximum at the sea level and decreases rapidly as we go up. It means when we describe about the atmosphere density, we can say when we go to the sea level, the density of atmosphere is maximum and it decreases rapidly as we go up. Do you know the climbers experience problems? It means the person who climb the mountains, they experience problems in breathing due to this decrease in the density of air. They have to carry with them oxygen. Yes, when they climb up the mountain, they have to carry with them oxygen cylinders to be able to breathe, so that they can breathe there at high altitudes. The temperature also decreases as we go upwards. It means when we go upwards, the temperature also decreases. The atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth. This varies from place to place. Some areas experience high pressure and some areas experience low pressure. So like this, air moves from high pressure to low pressure, and this moving air is called as wind. So thank you. Have a nice day.